Hey everybody, Optimal Being Week 6. I'm actually here in the Bahamas right now, so I was able to enjoy the Optimal Being application from the Bahamas. That's the beauty of technology. If we can use it in a good way, we can have a tremendous time with it. So Week 6 of Optimal Being was about self-deception, self-honesty, and part of our homework was to watch the movie Inside Out. And it's a Pixar film about what goes on in our head between joy and sadness and anger and envy and fear. There's all these little things that are going on in our head, and we want joy for the most part to control how we think, what goes on every day. But they described to us in the movie, and the cool thing is geared toward children, is the fact that we can use sadness and anger and fear. We can use those in a good way. Joy, the main character, Joy, was the one who was running the show, but she knew that the others were important as well, as part of the team, as part of the headquarters, as they called it in the movie Inside Out. So that was part of our homework to learn about that. And the cool thing is, like I said, it's a Pixar film. It's geared toward children. Inside Out, check it out if you haven't. I loved it. And we talked about self-honesty and self-deception. And my experience with self-deception and self-honesty, I'm a big preacher of being honest with yourself, because we can always put on these facades, put on these mirrors to the outside world, to our friends, to our family. We can tell them what's happening, what we think is happening. We're actually deceiving them as well. Not all the time, but if we're honest with ourselves, and we can express our honesty outwards, but we deceive ourselves a lot. And my experience with it for myself is that when I'm deceiving myself, I'm kind of just making up excuses of what I don't have, or why I'm not doing something, or why I am doing something. It could just be something simple as my parents are like that, so I'm like that. I was born with that. But we have the choice to change anything. And as long as we're honest with ourselves and believe in ourselves, then we can push through anything we want. If we can just be honest. And the thing with me was, I find that self-honesty is the hardest. And I feel that's for a lot of people, because it gives us the most emotion. We tend to cry. We tend to kind of lash out on ourselves because we're honest with ourselves. And when we deceive ourselves, it's kind of the easy way out. We take the easy way out, and we're like, nah, I'm just going to be comfortable here. I'm not comfortable with actually doing what I know is right for myself. I'm not going to be honest with myself because I know it's going to bring up a lot of emotions, a lot of past emotions, and some anxiety, some fears, some stress. So I'm not going to do it. But we have to sit with those emotions. We have to be with them and breathe through them using our open, connected breathing, as I talked about in the last couple times that we've worked on, one of the techniques that we use in the Optimal Being. So Optimal Being Week 6 was amazing. I talked a lot, as always. I love talking, and I felt I helped a few people, and in being honest with themselves. So we have to be honest with ourselves. It only helps us, it heals us, and it pushes us to the next level. And that's what life's all about, going to the next level. So Week 6, Optimal Being, I love it. Thank you guys for paying attention. Thank you guys for watching these videos. Please share them with everybody. If you feel somebody needs this program, this Optimal Being, somebody that may be bipolar or schizophrenic, or somebody that just likes to live in their comfort zone, somebody that needs to change their words, somebody that you think, or maybe even they've expressed to you that they kind of want to level up, but they just don't really know how to. Optimal Being is a great program for that. There are plenty of programs out there. Right now, I'm in Optimal Being. I've gone through a few, but right now, Optimal Being for me is great for everybody. Learning how to be honest with ourselves, our self-deceptions, our realities versus our actualities, and dealing with our emotions. What are our triggers? All of that is amazing going through this Optimal Being program. So thank you guys again. Have a great day from the Bahamas. I love all you guys as always. Peace.